What's good to you too? This is the part two for the washing style. This video is specific for the beginners. I did a washing style part one. This is part two after your washing style. What you got to do when you're on ripple stage. Don't mind me. I'm already I'm wolfing by the way, and this is a mistake that I created. It's a long story, but you know. I effed up my forehead and my sideburn. It's a long story, but it's alright. After you done with the washing style, you're in ripple stage. I know it's not the same because I'm wolfing, but this is what you gotta do. Remember the first one, you can I think it's dried already. It's been like 6 hours. I washed my hair like around 12. Yeah, I think it's dried. I think it's enough. Alright, so my skin is dry as hell, bro. After you're done with the washing style and your hair is dried, I know you don't have a lot of hair because you're on ripple stage, so I suggest you use a softie. And just do a regular brush section. And remember, you gotta check. You gotta know how you brushing. Everything depends on you. You know what I'm saying? If you remember, you're doing your hair in two sections. You're doing your crown one section. As you can see me, I'm brushing my waves in one section, and I'm using my crown in another section. So that's how you want to treat your hair. You get your hair used to it. Brushing your crown one section and your pattern other sections, you will get better. So just learn that. And for those that don't know, I got a 540. This is a 540 slanted. So you can see I'm brushing from the crown, from the bottom of the crown to the bottom of the ear. That's how you brush 540 slanted. And then you grab it here. So little by little, I'm gonna explain everything for my beginners. That way you get on point and get your pattern elite before time. You could get better than me. If you pay attention to your hair and your angles and the way you're brushing, you could be elite before time. You could be better than me, I'm gonna be honest. All depends on the effort that you put, you know. What I'm doing right now, I'm brushing my crown. I'm using the tip of the brush. You could do this too. The reason why I'm doing fast is I already know my angles, and that's one of the things that I'm telling you guys. If you know your angles, you could speed it up a little bit. I'm just using the tip of the brush. This is all I'm doing right now. Right here. That's what I'm using. This. You could use the flat side, both flaps, and you can use the bristles. It depends on you. You just gotta imagine it. That's so having your patterns is imagining your waves. You see, you're in the ripple stage. You just gotta remember what pattern you want, how you want it to flow, and just imagine it. Keep brushing, and imagine it, and eventually it's gonna come in. And that's what I did with my pattern. I was imagining how I wanted it. And eventually, you know, as soon as it start coming up, you get it and you be like, okay. When your waves start coming up, your hair is getting, you wolfing and your hair is growing, and you see your waves little by little, you're gonna get happy. That's what you're working for. And as soon as your hair get wolfed up, then your pattern comes in. After that, it's all about maintaining your waves. Your waves, they already in develop, so after that, it's all about maintaining, making sure you don't create forks. And how you create forks is simple. It's either brushing wrong at the beginning or brushing wrong at the end. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're brushing like this is vertical. This is horizontal, okay? So if you're brushing like this, vertical has more power than horizontal. Reason why? Because you're using more bristles, okay? You're using more bristles. Horizontal is the same, but less power. This is more power because you're using, my bad, you're using the whole brush. Horizontal, you're just using like half of it. So you go like this, you're using the whole brush. So, and then you see, I'm changing my angles right here. So when you overlap, it's like you bring his, you brushing this side, right? And then this side, without picking up the brush, you drag it. You see, you come like this, then you drag it. So you dragging this one on top of this one. So you collapse in two angles. It won't look good. You're gonna create a lot of forks. So you wanna make sure that when you brush it, right, you give space to each angle, right? Boom. And then jump to the next one. So what you're creating is, you see, I'm pushing my brush up. What you're creating is a space in between. At the same time, all angles, they're gonna connect. Because it's like a bridge. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bridge. You're building the foundation, but at the end of the day, the whole road is gonna connect with each other. So that's the best way I could break it down. And you know, you could you could use the tip of the brush to work on your crown. Well, it depends on you, man. You just gotta be creative. I could give you the tools to use it, but it's on you. What you gonna do at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? So this is one angle, right? You see? I'm brushing like this. Then I pick up my brush and go to the second. Right here, I'm doing two angles in one because it's a 540 slanted. So I'm using this one, I'm using this one, and I'm using this one right here and this one. Okay, so one like this. That's 1, 2, and 3 is right here in the middle. So you can see my brush. My brush is not like this, it's like this. It's slanted. I go to the fourth one. You see how I'm brushing fast? I'm brushing fast because I already know my angles. I know I'm not going to make a fork or anything else, because I already know where I'm brushing at. Now you want to know that, you got to brush slow first. Take your time brushing slow. You start slow and make sure when you get a pattern, it could be 720, 540, or 360B, hot 360 with a swirl. Whatever pattern you choose, make sure you start from your crown first. Because when you start from your crown first, your pattern's gonna flow better because the crown is the eye of your pattern. see how I'm brushing? This is the paste that you should use. Right here, like this. You see you brushing, you know exactly what you're doing. See? You just hair, man, though. The main key is to connect all of them. That's the main key of the waves. Connecting all angles, that's the key. If you connect all the angles, that's it. You just gotta maintenance and train your hair, keep training your hair, and be alright. That's the main key in having waves. Connections, make it flawless. You'll be alright. So I got a 540 slanted. Just make sure when you do washing style and ripple stage, don't scramble. Once again, I recommend do not scramble. Brush forward, go with the grain. This is what the grain, this is against the grain. With, against, with, against. You want to go with the grain, okay? So when you ripple stage, the waves is not developed yet, but you can see the shadows. Just keep brushing for maybe for 4 weeks. Depends. Some people hair grow faster, some people hair grow slower. You know what I'm saying? If you're the type of guy that grow faster, and like in 8 weeks, you're gonna see your whole pattern already and develop. If you want to grow slower, me on my size, I grow my size slower, so I gotta be patient for it in my crown. So just wait for it. Just, you know what I'm saying, imagine your crown once again. Imagine your crown in your head, the pattern that you want. And I'll tell you one thing though, make sure when you choose a pattern, stick to it. Don't come 8 weeks past, you decide to go 540 when you already had a 360 beehive. It's gonna be hard because your hair is already trained for 360. So one of the best ways that I did, I scalped. I didn't scalp Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying, hairstyle, but I scalped like 1.5 and then I'm training, and I did like 2 washing styles a week. So you gotta, it's like you gotta erase the old pattern you had and you gotta create another one on top of it. Sometimes force gonna come with it, and sometimes, you know, you probably be sneaky and get away with it, but that's what it is, you know. So don't change your mind later on in trying to get a 540 when you already had a 360, because sometimes it's not gonna work. So after you do that, right, make sure you apply sun, your favorite oil. You can put oil and just work in your crown, because your crown is gonna be a mess after you finish with a washing style. It's always happen. If you don't got this right here, this is for the crown brush and the comb. You could use a toothbrush. Okay, you could cop this in Amazon. You could use a toothbrush if you want, a regular toothbrush. It does the same job. So just do a crown section after you're done washing your hair. You already brush your pattern. Do a slightly section. Don't be rough, because it's just hair, nothing bad, just regular hair, man. So don't treat it like it's your enemy. Just regular hair. Just, the point is to connect it. It'll take time, but if you got time with it, you could do it. Listen, I work. I'm a father. I'm a brother. I'm a son. You know, I'm a husband, and I still find time to do it. So you could do it. So just a little bit of your time, it won't kill you. And having waves, it's nice, man, because you go outside, you get a lot of compliments with it. Don't get me wrong, I used to have dreadlocks and waves and braids. I still get compliments, but this is, you know why I like waves, honestly, because I could have I can take these off and have a mini fro. Go to the pool, go to the beach and do anything, right? Next day, just come with a shampoo, boom, and get my waves back. That's easy, right? That's one of the main reasons why I chose to have waves too. Besides that, I like the style too. Doing waves in your hair, I think is fire. So, that is the way old? Yeah, it is. This is old. The wave community is, it's like, hey, it's like any sport, you know? It's still active though. So I don't mind. Braids is old, dreadlock is old, twist, all that. Everything recycles in life. Everything comes back. You guys don't realize that? Look at the shoes. We've been rocking Jordans since the 80s. And we still rocking Jordans. So that tells you that it don't matter the age anymore. It's a style. That's why you do a section for your crown. When you're on ripple stage, if you don't see your crown, don't worry. You're gonna see it. Eventually, you're gonna see your crown. It's gonna come up. Just keep doing what I'm doing. And you're gonna see it. Because I didn't see my crown at the beginning. All I saw was blurry. You know what I'm saying? When you see the shadow, that's the ripple stage. But as soon as your hair grows, it's over. So this video is for my beginners, you know what I'm saying? They want to get waves. I already made the video how to do a washing style without scrambling your hair. Do not scramble your hair. Once again, do not scramble your hair. Wait until your pattern is already developed, and then you do what you got to do. I'm doing 2 washing styles a week because I want to break the fork that I have. You see right here, I had this fork right here, right? The way is going right here. It's already moving. It's breaking. And how you can break it fast, you can use the comb. And just imagine where you want to move the fork to it. Since I got a 540, this is how I brush my back. You see, boom. And then right here, I'll turn it, slant it, boom. My hair's kind of dry, you know, I just wash my hair, but that's what you gotta do. If you get a fork, try to go again, when you get a fork, don't brush the way you created a fork. Trying to go against the way that it's gonna flow better, not flow worse. Break the fork and push it away. And when you push it, make sure it connects with another one. Don't push it. Don't push the fork where your waist is gonna crash. It's gonna look worse. You don't want that. You want to push the fork to a way that is gonna connect to another waves and it's gonna look decent. Okay. That's one of the tips I could give you. And just be patient when you're on your crown. Be patient because this is baby hair. I think that's it. All I gotta do right now is just apply a little bit of oil. I got oil ready, but I just wanna get a little more silkiness on it and continue to brush, because after you do washing style, your hairs get really messy. And look, you see how it looks? It shrinks. It looks ugly. But couple of brushes, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the second day, your hair start to, lay down and it looks better. But that's regular after every washing style. That's normal. So yeah, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? No brush section, no washing style. You should be ready. I hope you guys learned something out of this. It's not that hard, just gotta dedicate some time to it. You'll be ready. See, I'm breaking that fork. He's breaking finally. I see he's moving, so maybe by May or June, I'll be close to elite. Let's see. I would like to, but I gotta be patient though. That's why I'll tell you guys, avoid getting fork. Because when you get a fork, it's hard to get it out unless you scout. And I'm not planning to scout. Okay, so that's what it is. See, now I brush a little fast so you guys can get it. This is when you know how you're brushing your hair and your confidence. This is how you brush. Alright? I won't continue to brush. I don't want to make this video too long, but at least you guys get the picture. Avoid overlapping. If you're in ripple stage, go with the grain, not against the grain. Okay? Make sure you always use a comb. When your waves are already developed, use a comb. Always work in your crown, the ripple stage, all the way till you get your pattern. Always work in your crown, and then you work in your outside pattern. Crown, outside, or outside, crown. It don't matter. Make sure you always do 2 sections. Crown separately, 360 separately. All right. So, it's your boy Baby 6. I'm out of here. Peace and love.